guys are doing awesome today. In this video, I'm going to show you our Pilates quad arm leg reach. A lot of people also call this one bird dog. So we're going to be on all fours and working the glutes, hamstrings, core, upper body, shoulders, arms, basically a full body workout on all fours and really targeting into the glute muscle. So we'll get right into it. You don't need any props for this exercise, just your mat and yourself. And we will come onto all fours to get right into it. So all fours, hands and knees. You're going to bring the wrists right underneath the shoulders. So try and have that stacked alignment right away. You can keep a little tiny soft bend in the elbows, and we're having the knees right underneath the hips. So have that stacked alignment, pulling the belly up and in right away. So finding that neutral pelvis position feels a little bit different than lying on the back. You want to keep a nice, natural little curve through the low back and really keep the belly in, ribs knitting up and in as well. So definitely not this position, pulling everything in, keeping that core engagement. So we'll start just with the lower body here with the leg reach part of this exercise. You're reaching the right leg straight back behind you and then trying to lift that leg up to hip height if possible. If it doesn't get there, that's okay. It can be a little bit lower. But the goal for this one is to really keep your hip bones square down towards the mat. So if you only get to here, but the hips are staying square, that's where you want to be. So keep the leg long and strong. You'll feel glute and hamstring activation right away. I'm feeling it already, and a lot of core support. So we'll just start here inhaling to lower the back leg down, tap the toes on the mat, and exhale, lift the leg straight back up. Inhaling to lower, and exhale, lifting up. So there's a lot to think about in this exercise. You're stabilizing the entire upper body, keeping the belly in, activating the glute, activating the hamstring. The neck here we want to keep in line with the spine. So really thinking about keeping that neck nice and long, ears in line with the shoulders. Pressing that leg up. So you should feel this one pretty immediately in lots of different parts of your body. And if you want to add the arm here as well, it's a little bit more challenging. So you're going to stretch your left arm straight forward, so opposite arm from the leg. Lift that leg back up to hip height. To start, you can either just keep that arm long, try lowering and lifting the leg with the arm stretching forward. And then if you feel okay there, you're still staying stable through the spine, through the core, you can start to add the arm. Inhaling to lower, tap the fingertips and toes. And exhale, lifting up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pressing up. So moving with tons of control here, keeping that stability through the arm, through the core, and finding that glute strength, hamstring strength, shoulder strength to lift up. We'll just do 3 more here, thinking about lengthening out through the toes, through the fingertips. And the last one, holding the arm and leg up. Just find a little hold here to finish strong. Find that stability. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bring the hand and the knee down. So that is your quad arm leg reach on one side. I'm already feeling the body heat, feeling a little bit of sweat coming on. We're going to go through the other side all together. So bringing the wrists back underneath the shoulders. If you need a little break, more of a break between sides, give the wrists a little roll out. You can always take a child's pose. Otherwise, getting ready to the other side. Wrists right underneath the shoulders, tall on the arms. Keep that low belly pulling in, ribs knitting in. Stretch your left leg straight back behind you. Lifting that leg up to hip height if possible, if not a little bit below. And really, again, thinking about keeping those hip bones square down towards the floor. Low belly in. Let's inhale, going through those toes. Lower the leg down, tap the toes. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pressing up. So really trying to keep that core support. It's a lot of work here through the low belly, through the core. Tall on the arms, you'll feel the shoulders, the backs, even into the forearms here for this one. A lot of work going on there. This is a really great exercise to really strengthen up the entire length of your arm, getting into the forearm, into the shoulders, and into the upper back. Keep that core support. So again, if and when you're ready, you can add that arm reach here as well. Lengthening the right arm this time forward. Keep that neck nice and long, belly firm. Let's lift the left leg up. Finding your balance here. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Pressing up. Really trying to keep your right hip here stacked over that left knee. You'll feel a lot of work into the left side, left obliques, if you're really keeping those hips centered and stacked. And again here, if you're ready, you can add that arm movement as well. Inhale, lower the fingertips and toes. Exhale, lifting up. Just a few more like this. Keep that little bend in your left elbow. Keeping that right hip stacked over the knee, belly in. Last two, lengthening out through the toes, through the fingertips. And the last one, find a little hold here at the top. Deep breath in. And exhale, hand down, knee down. Again, take a child's pose here. If that would feel good. Rolling out those wrists. And a great little stretch out after this one as well is just to keep the forehead resting down. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Stretch through the knuckles. Lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Opening up through the chest, through the shoulders. And there we go. That is your Pilates quad arm leg reach. So a very challenging exercise on all fours. You can see I'm all worked up, all heated up here. Got a little sweaty for that one. And it is, you'll see as soon as you practice, it's a lot of work if you really try to hold that proper alignment, keeping that core engagement. It's a lot of core control and support to keep you in that all fours position with the arm and leg lifted, especially both at the same time. So try it out for yourselves. Start with just the leg, and then you can add that arm, just reaching forward. If you feel like you're in control in that position, add the arm and leg, moving at the same time. But make sure you are staying in control, along through the spine, stable pelvis, as you start to add on a little bit more and finding that coordination in this exercise. So try this one at home. Let me know how you guys feel afterwards, what you guys think. And it's a great one to practice really each and every day. If you're feeling okay on the wrists, really helps to strengthen up through the forearms, which a lot of us do have a little bit weaker wrists and forearms. If you practice this one often enough, you will really start to feel that strength build. And if you are really not comfortable on the wrists and it doesn't feel good for you, you can always try this one onto the elbows and forearms as well. So it just looks a little bit different. I'll show you guys that one. So you're having the knees still underneath the hips and just bringing elbows right underneath the shoulders. Forearms, palms pressing down. Keep that belly pulled up and in, and just stay really tall on the elbows as you start to find that work. So just a little bit different, but still accessible to those of you at home who want to be off the wrists. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. Let me know what you think again, and have a great day. Bye guys.